Action over expectation is a powerful principle that calls for a shift in how we approach our goals, desires, and challenges. In life, it's easy to fall into the trap of setting high expectations about how things should unfold, when they should happen, and who or what should be responsible for making them happen. However, while expectations are often rooted in our hopes and aspirations, they can easily lead to frustration, disappointment, and inaction. The key to moving forward, to creating real change, lies not in waiting for the world to meet our expectations, but in taking deliberate and consistent action. Expectation is passive, it focuses on an outcome that is outside of our control. Action, on the other hand, is active, it is something we can take full responsibility for. It is through our actions that we shape our reality, build the life we desire, and make progress toward our goals. Too often people set lofty expectations and then wait for the perfect conditions, the perfect time, or the perfect person to come along before taking any steps toward their dreams. The result? Time passes, opportunities are missed, and nothing changes. We must understand that expecting perfection or waiting for ideal circumstances can paralyze us. The truth is, there is no perfect time to start, no perfect set of conditions that will align to make everything easier. But the moment we choose to act, we create momentum. We turn intention into reality by putting effort into the process, regardless of external conditions. Action is what transforms a dream into a tangible goal. It is what turns ideas into reality. Instead of being consumed by expectations that things should unfold in a certain way, we must focus on the actions we can take today, actions that are within our control, actions that align with our values, and actions that move us closer to the life we envision. It's in the doing, not the waiting, that change occurs. When we take action, we begin to learn, grow, and adapt. Every step forward, no matter how small, is progress. And in the process of acting, we often realize that the journey itself is where the true value lies, not in the end result, but in the lessons we learn along the way. The more we act, the clearer our path becomes, and the more we realize that success isn't about meeting certain expectations, but about the continuous effort and growth that happens through action. Moreover, when we focus on action, we free ourselves from the anxiety and stress that comes with unmet expectations. Expectations can create pressure, and when those expectations are not met, they often lead to disappointment. But action, rooted in purpose and intention, is not defined by outcomes. It is about doing what we have in the present moment without being consumed by how things should be. The beauty of action lies in its inherent power to shape and redefine the course of our lives, regardless of whether we achieve exactly what we expected. Let us also recognize that every time we take action, we learn something new about ourselves. Even if our actions don't lead to the exact outcome we envision, they provide valuable feedback that helps us adjust our course, refine our approach, and grow stronger. Action teaches resilience. It teaches us that failure is not something to fear, but a necessary part of the journey. In the face of setbacks, it's not our expectations that will save us, but our ability to continue acting, learning, and adapting. In the end, success is not defined by the fulfillment of specific expectations, but by the discipline and consistency of our actions. It's about embracing the process, committing to the work, and understanding that every step we take, no matter how imperfect, is a victory in itself. Our focus must be on doing, not on what we expect to happen. When we shift from expectation to action, we unlock the full potential within ourselves and create the future we want to see. Focusing on the present is one of the most powerful practices we can embrace in our daily lives. In a world filled with distractions, pressures, and the constant pull of future goals or past regrets, the present moment often slips through our fingers. Yet it is in the present that true life unfolds. The present is where we experience joy, growth, and connection. It is the only moment we truly have, and it holds the potential to transform our lives in ways we cannot even imagine. When we focus on the present, we free ourselves from the worries of the future. It's easy to become consumed by what might happen next, whether it's anticipating challenges, hoping for success, or fearing failure. However, much of our anxiety comes from this constant preoccupation with what is to come, which prevents us from fully engaging with what is happening right now. By redirecting our attention to the present, We let go of the stress and uncertainty of what's ahead and open ourselves up to the opportunities and beauty of the moment we're in. Living in the present moment also helps us release the burden of the past. We may carry emotional baggage from previous experiences, regret, guilt, disappointment, or nostalgia that weighs us down and affects our decisions and relationships. While the past shapes who we are, it no longer serves us if we let it dictate how we live today. Focusing on the present allows us to detach from these past narratives. And instead of dwelling on what cannot be changed, we can channel our energy into making the most of the now. The present is where action happens. We cannot change the past and we cannot control the future, but we do have the power to act in the present. Every decision we make today, no matter how small, contributes to the future we're building. When we concentrate on the present, we make conscious choices that align with our values, goals, and aspirations. We stop waiting for the perfect moment to act and take steps toward our dreams now. Procrastination and indecision are often products of not being fully grounded in the present, and by practicing mindfulness, we can overcome them and take consistent, purposeful action. Focusing on the present also enhances our ability to truly experience life. So often we rush through moments only to look back and realize we've missed the richness of the experience. Whether it's a conversation, a walk in nature, or a moment of stillness, being fully present allows us to savor life in all its complexity. We notice the small details, the smile of a loved one, the warmth of the sun, the sound of laughter that make life so beautiful. When we practice presence, we become more attuned to the richness of each moment, which deepens our sense of gratitude and fulfillment. Additionally, focusing on the present improves our relationships. When we are fully present with others, we show them that they matter. Too often we are distracted during conversations, thinking about what we need to do next or what happened earlier. But by giving someone our full attention, we create a deeper connection, fostering trust, understanding, and intimacy. Being present in our relationships helps us truly listen, empathize, and support the people we care about in ways that are meaningful and impactful. Living in the present also enhances our well-being. Studies have shown that mindfulness, the practice of being fully aware of the present moment, can reduce stress, improve mental health, and increase happiness. When we focus on the present, we quiet the mind and let go of worries, allowing us to relax and experience a sense of peace. Our physical health benefits as well, as the present moment is where we can take care of our bodies, whether it's through eating mindfully, exercising, or simply taking time to rest and recharge. Focusing on the present requires discipline and practice. It's easy to slip back into the habit of worrying about the future or ruminating on the past. But when we consistently bring our attention back to the present, we build resilience and a greater sense of control over our lives. It's not about avoiding future plans or dismissing the lessons of the past. It's about recognizing that true power lies in how we engage with the moment we're in. The practice of focusing on the present is transformative. It frees us from the constraints of the past and future, allowing us to live fully, authentically, and consciously. It empowers us to take action, experience life more deeply, and build stronger relationships. It brings peace, clarity, and joy into our lives, allowing us to embrace every moment with intention and presence. When we focus on the present, we unlock the full potential of our lives and become more connected to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. In the end, the legacy we leave behind is not defined by the things we own or the accolades we achieve, but by the love we give, the kindness we show, and the positive change we inspire in others. It is the sum of the small, meaningful moments, the challenges we overcome with grace, and the lives we touch with compassion. As we move through life, let us be mindful of the impact of our actions, knowing that every choice we make contributes to the legacy we will leave for those who come after us. Let us choose to live with purpose, to act with integrity, and to love without hesitation, for in doing so, we ensure that the legacy we leave will be one that endures, transforming not only our own lives, but the lives of future generations. May we live in such a way that long after we are gone, our actions continue to ripple out, creating a world that is kinder, more compassionate, and filled with hope. This is the legacy we all have the power to leave behind.